Welcome back to Record Junkie. Thank you for joining in. I am thinking about also uploading this video to Facebook. So if I do, if you're watching on Facebook, I want you guys to check out my new YouTube channel called Record Junkie. I will put a link in the description. Actually, for Facebook, it'd be above the video. So yeah. Anyway, this is an unboxing because I recently joined a record club. For those of you who are not in the know about this, record clubs, there's a lot of them. Basically what they are, it's a record subscription service that you can pay so much a month and they will send you a certain amount of records, usually 2 or 3 records every single month. Some of them are just total surprises, depending on which subscription service you go with. Like Vinyl Moon's very popular. They do new artists that are not big yet, so you kind of get you get to hear it before everyone else does. Some of them go big, some of them have hits, some of these artists don't. Whatever, that's Vinyl Moon. But the one I'm going to do today is Black Box Record Club. Now, Black Box Record Club, like a lot of others, they curate their records they send you. So it's curated to your likes, the type of genres, the type of artists you like. So this is my very first box. I just got this today. Said it wasn't supposed to come in until Tuesday, but it came in early, so I can't complain. So I'm going to open this up and we're going to look. Now, I do not know what's in this. It's a total surprise. I get one every month. Complete surprise. So while I'm opening this, I kind of want to talk about record subscription services, because I feel like a lot of people come into it with the wrong idea. So while I'm opening it, we'll talk about that. So a lot of people get into it with the wrong idea. And I think you need to have an open mind. You need to be willing to experience new music anytime you join any sort of record subscription service. I don't want to look to see what's in there. It is opened. So anyway, anytime you join a music subscription service, you need to have an open mind and be willing to try out, be willing to listen to new things. And I see a lot of people on YouTube, they get upset because they're not getting what they think they should get. The way Black Box Records works is when I went to go sign up for them, you give them a list of your top 10 favorite artists. They have a little box to list any more artists that you like. You tell them the genres, what kind of music you like, and then what you don't like. And then you can also link your Discogs to their account so they can go. For those of you who are not aware, Discogs is an app or a website that allows you to catalog your entire record collection, which I use Discogs. I got about a quarter of my collection cataloged on there. Anyway, they can go on there and they can see what you already have, what you don't, what you like. You can also link your Spotify and they can look at what you're listening to, your top played songs, whatnot. So people go into these subscription services thinking, oh, well, I listed Led Zeppelin, so I'm going to get a Led Zeppelin album. Not necessarily. I would love to see Billy Joel in this box. Or I'd love to see a Billy Joel album because he's on my list, or Jim Croce, or an Alice Cooper, or an Iron Maiden album. I'm not expecting that. I'm just, even if I'm not familiar with the bands that they sent me, hopefully I'm looking forward to getting into new stuff. Getting turned on to new artists, new bands I would not otherwise have known. So that's kind of exciting for me. So anyway, let's take a look inside and see what we got. They sent me 2 records. I will reach in. I feel thick one and a thin one. Pull this out and let's see. Oh, whoa. All right, he is on my list. Chuck Berry. Yes, he is on my list. I put him on there. That is impressive. This is live from Blueberry Hill. Oh my gosh. We got Rollover. I'll read the track listing. We got Rollover Beethoven, Rock and Roll Music, Let It Roll, Carol, Little Queenie, Sweet Little 16, Around and Around, Nadine, Bio, Mean Old World, and Johnny Be Good. That's exciting. Now, again, I'm not big on live stuff with certain exceptions. I'm kind of getting into it more like Chuck Berry. I would never get to see him live. So it's kind of exciting. He died a few years ago. It's kind of exciting to be able to hear what he'd sound like live. So I love it when I'm starting to like it on bands and artists I would not get to see live otherwise. So it still kind of gives you an experience, a taste of what it would have been like to be there. So that's cool. Chuck Berry, live from Blueberry Hill. So that's really cool. Let's go ahead and open it up. If I can do this without damaging the record, that'll be great. This says, by the way, it's got a promo sticker on it. Figure if I'm going to show it, might as well open it up and show you the record. On my YouTube channel, I always show the record, so I don't intend to change that now. I put a little bit of poked a little bit of a hole in the plastic. I'm just trying to get it. So there is says mastered for vinyl, free album download inside, pressed on green and blue splatter wax. All right, that's what we got. Now, I don't have a whole lot of colored. I have a few, but I don't have a whole lot of colored vinyl. By the way, for use on YouTube, people on YouTube, and I hate to be one of these guys that bring this up. Okay, vinyl seems to be the new term, and people make a big deal about it. And I'm trying not to, because vinyl is not what this is. This is a record, not a vinyl. Vinyl is just the material it's made out of. Ooh, this is a gatefold. So there's the inside of it. Looks like we got a little bit of a bio on Chuck Berry. I don't know what that's all about, but I'm gonna have to read that. So there's the gatefold, and this little tear here, I did that with my razor. It looks like. Alrighty, nice, and there it is. That's actually pretty cool looking. I love how the label is different on each side. So there's the label from side A, and then this is the label on side B. Different colored labels. That's actually kind of cool. You don't see that a whole lot. You're seeing it more and more now with newer pressings, newer releases, but you don't see it a whole lot now. Looks like in here, I'll pull this out real quick. What do we got? Deltone store. I don't know what this is all about, but it looks like a promo thing. This also has where you can go to get the digital download of it, so that's pretty cool. Keep that in here with it. So there it is. First record, Chuck Berry. That's exciting. That's cool. Happen to have that in my collection. Let's see what the next one is. That one was exciting. Wow. Boy. Wow. They really went all out for me on this one. Both of these were on my list. I got real lucky, folks. I wasn't actually expecting it. James Brown, You've Got the Power. James Brown's on my list. Oh, and this has, I'll read the, please, 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 try me, I want you so bad, I'll go crazy, think, you got the power, this old heart, the bells, bewildered, I don't mind, baby, you're right, just you and me, darling, lost someone, night train, shout and shimmy, mashed potato USA, 3 hearts in a tangle, like a baby, every beat of my heart, prisoner of love. James Brown. From the Federal and King hits of 1956 to 1962. So we're talking early James Brown here. This is definitely a compilation album, which is pretty cool. I think we ought to just go ahead and dive into this one too. Limited Collector's Edition on Federal King Hits 180 gram vinyl. So, for those of you who are new to this and don't know, the higher the gram is, the thicker the record is. That's what that's all about. So 180 gram is going to be a little thicker than your average record. And you probably ask, well, why does that matter? It does help the sound quality. The thicker the record, the better the sound quality is. So, and I think that's because they're able to. I think that has to do with the way the grooves are cut. Maybe they're a little deeper or something. There's more, the record's thicker, there's more vinyl to work with, so they can be a little bit more detailed. I don't know, but it can help with the improvement. This is also a gatefold. Now, I like James Brown. I've been wanting to get into more of his music. So this has got some songs. I know, like Please, Please, Please and Try Me. There's a lot of these I know, but there's a few on here I've never heard before. So that's going to be very, very exciting. Let's just make sure. It doesn't say it's uncolored. I doubt it. I'm pretty sure it's black. Let's take out the record and look. Yep, it's on black wax. 180 gram. Now this has a lot of songs on it. So I'll be interested to see what the sound quality is. It should be pretty decent considering the fact it's 180 gram. There it is. There's the record. Yeah, this one, this is good. I'm excited. I already can't wait for next month's box. I am very, very excited. And, sometimes you get lucky and you get these limited, editions, which is really, really cool when that happens. So there it is, James Brown. You Got the Power. This apparently has a compilation, it looks like. Yeah, so there it is. James Brown. Chuck Berry. Very, very excited. Both of those, by the way, were on my list. They were both on my top 10 favorite artist list that I did when I was signing up for them. Little thing that you fill out. I got some stickers, and apparently they fell when I pulled the record out. I got overly excited about the record. Foo Fighters. I don't know much about the Foo Fighters, but yeah, they give you a sticker, give you a little card here. So, this one's from, there's a quote from Ray Charles. I was born with music inside me. Music was one of my parts, like my ribs, my kidneys, my liver, my heart, like my blood. It was a force already within me when I arrived on the scene. It was a necessity for me, like food or water. Ray Charles. Pretty cool. All right. So very, very excited happen to have those. So that's it. That was my very first record box club, black box record club, sorry, unboxing. I'll get one every month. Excited to see what next month is. This is exciting. Can't wait already. I'm ready for my next box. So that's pretty cool. This is a great way to build up your collection too. Because sometimes they'll send you things that you're excited to get, but you wouldn't never have thought about getting it otherwise, which is kind of cool. Like, I didn't know this album existed. So that's pretty cool. That's something that I would have never known had I not signed up for this. So that's what makes record subscription services really, really cool. So yeah, 2 albums of artists that were on my list. That's pretty freaking impressive. So I was not expecting that. I was expecting at least one of them to be an artist I didn't know. So yeah. Anyway, there it is. Chuck Berry, James Brown. Thank you for tuning in. Like I said, if this goes on Facebook, I want you guys to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Record Junkie. It's unboxings. I'm also going to, for those of you on Facebook and for those of you watching this on YouTube, on the channel, that's some more exciting things I'm going to do. Got a new video series. Everything I've done up until this point has been unboxings. So I want to get some other different types of material out there. So I'm going to do one where I randomly pull some records from my collection and show you guys what I have. Instead of just seeing the new ones I'm getting, I want you guys to see what I already have. I boo-booed on this video. I do not have a featured record for this video. I do have a record sitting over there. I have a couple actually, but those are planned to show on another video, so I can't show those. And I don't want to leave the camera and walk over to my shelf to grab a record, so we're going to have to just do without it on this one. I apologize. My next video, I will feature 2 records to make up for that. So, by the way, those of you who don't know the featured record, it's a record that I pull from my collection, and I end every video with it. So, that's that. I show it off. So, anyway, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining me. I will see you guys on the next video.